Greetings and salutations, folks. My name's Nick, and welcome to God of War Ragnarok. A game that I've been meaning to play for quite a while. As you can see on the title screen here, I have already started playing the game. I played it for like about an hour or so, recorded that, edited it down, discovered that none of the audio for the game was recorded, just the video. Because apparently, when you plug headphones into a PS5 controller, it switches the audio output from the TV to the headset. And I was not aware of this because the TV is just at volume down anyway. Whereas the Xbox is different. The Xbox, you plug a headset into the controller, and it does not mute the television. And that'll still allow the audio to pass. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm just going to pretend to be very surprised by what happens within the first hour and 30 minutes. What I can gain from having to do this a second time is I probably should watch the God of War recap. Like, I've played 2018, God of War 2018, but I don't remember most of the characters' names. After having played through like an hour or so, now I'm reminded of Baldur, the villain of Part 1, Freya, his mother, Thor, you had to fight his sons in order to progress, Atreus, your son, or boy as he is often better known. Who was there? There's Odin, the All-Father, Mimir, the head. But let's just do the God of War recap. See if that could catch us up on more of the specific details that I might have forgotten over the last 6 years.
The boy's mother is dead.
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
There's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. First, you need to cut off my head.
Oh, and Kratos did not
Odin's
flinch
eyes
from
on you,
that.
brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god, and so were you.
We can do whatever we want.
There are consequences to killing a god!
Mother.
Back off, Kratos, this has nothing to do. No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
I forgot about that. The Baldur
She's a
actually
giant.
trying to kill her.
I'm a giant. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. The giants called me Loki?
A question for another day.
Another relatively important plot point that they called him Loki, because I started the game and they're talking about looking for that Loki is doing something, but that is actually Atreus. All right, let us new game ourselves up. Yes. That's fine. Give me balance, because I am too weak for the hard mode. Also, this has the impeccable soundtrack by Bear McCreary. I do appreciate like the fact that he doesn't necessarily know which side he has which items. Like he's looking over both legs to collect his knife and stick. Boy, now I don't have the Christopher Judge grumble. I can't do his deep register. Atreus approves of your arrow making, Kratos.
Home. The storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready.
And another thing that I forgot about that wasn't mentioned in the previously on is that the winter that exists now is because we killed Baldur. We are now in a permanent winter leading up to Ragnarok because of Baldur's death. Okay, I'm going to pause here for just a moment to make an adjustment.
Need help?
All right, let us return to our journey back home. I don't think I found out what this orb thing is that he has. Maybe it relates to something that he was planning to show Kratos. That's about where I stopped.
Ready?
This is going to be a little bit of an odd like hour and a half because I'm going to be talking about things that haven't happened yet that I've already experienced in the future. And there are wolves go. And also I didn't realize there's another wolf that they talk about that is a wolf. And I did not realize that other wolf was a wolf until we actually saw said creature.
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Atreus.
He's a sick
No.
wolf.
But he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it her?
Of course it is.
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
She does not seem very happy to see us after we murdered her son, who had tried to murder her. This is complicated.
Stay alert.
And I didn't realize I actually had to steer around objects because I did not read.
Got you.
Thank you, boy.
Get away from her.
I'm trying.
But these wolves only pull us at one particular speed.
Trees, they're coming down.
I can see that, Atreus. You do not need to narrate. You do not need to provide exact commentary.
I do not wish to fight you.
I'm losing my grip here.
I have you! Hold tight! Protection stave is near!
Oh no! Freya, we're not your enemy!
And then he gets stabbed, and then... That's just a gameplay stab. It's not a plot stab.
Please don't make me do this!
And that did not kill her. Because she is a god. But still.
We're through for Stave. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up.
The whole spin
Sorry I couldn't
around
take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
Christopher Judge.
Hoping she'll let it go.
Fantastic
You saved
performance.
her life.
Barely even started playing the game.
There is no letting that go.
Yeah.
I wish I
guess
could
killing
provide
Baldur really did
names
bring
to
on
the
Fimbulwinter.
characters.
Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
You need to capitalize on your drifting when you're being pulled by wolves. Music by Bear McCreary. I want to say that he won for best song for the song "Blood in the Snow." Blood on Snow. Was that the name of the song?
get the deal.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure it won for best song in the Game Awards. And yeah, Atreus is
Go on,
a
girl.
god, a child, but still a god. Blood upon the snow. There we go. I'll eventually get there, maybe, if you believe in dreams and such. I'm hoping this will edit. You cannot pet the dog. These are look at these good dogs. These good wolves. Are they just big dogs or are they wolves? It's hard to tell. Right now they look like big dogs. Just good big fluffers. Atreus? He would pet the dog. Kratos, he's all business. He doesn't know how to display affection and does not pet the
I
dog.
don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy? It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. Why? Too big?
It's interesting how just the act of taking that piece of meat and cutting off a slice is almost an act of gameplay magic
Atreus, the time draws near.
that you don't necessarily consider all of the elements that would be required to make that
what?
happen.
He's still eating. He wants to live.
But that's the thing.
Dying.
Old dogs don't know that they're dying. They still want to do the things that they were born to do. Follow the behaviors
Strong.
that they've always
can
lived
rest
with.
now.
To run, to bark,
Okay?
to eat, to play,
I'll be okay.
to love,
You can let go now. You have to let go.
to be loved.
Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Hithon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
But I would suppose I would rather go softly into that good night. The world has enough rage.
Come. We train.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
We just escaped from Freya after hunting a deer. Fenrir has
Why?
passed.
What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Yeah,
Maybe that's
that's
what Mother wanted.
we do not what Mother wants.
more or less going to be unavoidable.
Never will. Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
And I suppose now, playing this section again, I feel like I understand a little bit more why Kratos immediately is jumping towards training. Because when he sees Atreus performing magic, he realizes that, one, he doesn't know what Atreus is doing, and two, he needs to move faster to protect him. That's Mimir.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir.
We
Where's
were
the
also
lad
attacked by Freya, but apparently that just happens so often that we don't even need to mention it.
supposed to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother.
Brother.
Good night, then.
All right, brother. And then Kratos is just going to go to sleep. Like, what kind of schedule, what kind of training regime does Kratos even run? They went hunting for a deer. Like, apparently it's the middle of the night by the time they come back, so they must have left pretty late. And then they come home, and then he's like, oh, we need to do even more training to double down on the training we do.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
Is it me, or does Kratos' wife kind of look like Deborah Ann
Are you
Wall,
ready?
the actress? But it's interesting how we don't actually see her in the entire previous game, considering she's
You walk
dead
as
at the
though
beginning of
Aetherian
the
himself
story.
sits atop your shoulders.
This is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles.
That's Grumble Stiltskin, my full name.
Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer.
How do you
Decipher
know?
your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we?
Yes, I suppose
No,
we can
don't.
help. No.
Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
I wonder how many different ways in all stories have people rephrased the with great power comes great responsibility. I mean, it's a universal phrase. Like the specific wording of Spider-Man, the meaning behind it, doing good because it's important.
Gonna make me pick that one up?
Like, if we want to go away from the actual phrasing, if you've ever seen the movie Robots,
Good boy.
voiced by Owen McGregor, there's a line from Robots that goes, "See a need, fill a need," which is kind of sort of emblematic of the idea with great power comes great responsibility. If you can make that change, you're obligated to do so. See a need, fill a need.
This way.
There's a need for something that you can provide.
Faye. Faye.
So you provide that service.
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Brother!
Brother?
Kratos, I think you still need some vitamin D to get over the ashes that have been burnt into your skin from your previous family. By the way, I suppose I forgot to mention, I've never actually played
Atreus?
through the entire
Where's
original
Marvello?
trilogy.
He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
I still intend to do so one day, but I've never really felt very compelled to do so. I've played a little bit of God of War 1. No, not a little bit. Half of God of War 1. A little bit of God of War 3. None of 2. All of Ascension for some reason. And then I played God of War 2018, and it was amazing. And I've been wanting to play this game for a while. And I've always been putting it off, because of the channel, because I've been wanting to play the original games first on the channel before I moved on to Ragnarok. But I figure, especially after going on hiatus for so long after the downfall of my previous PC, I'd rather just jump into the game that I want to play. So here I am.
Suppose he took a shortcut through the realm between realms?
Yes.
The stones have not moved.
Baldur's Chasm is too unstable, brother. The lad wouldn't try it.
Oh yeah. He wouldn't dare cross Boulder's Chasm. Oh, we got
Let's see.
tracks.
Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying.
I wonder where he
It's
went.
dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
Dogs, do you need a petting? Do you need bellies rubbed? Backs massaged? I guess not.
He crawled through here.
You seem troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
If you have a nightmare while taking a nap during the day, does it become a daymare? These and other shower thoughts as we go on.
Use your words, brother.
Stop here.
And we're not alone.
Oh no, miscellaneous bad guys. I'll have no choice but to defeat them. Using multiple... Oh, there we go. Anybody else want some? Okay, I've been running in circles. I don't know what you mean by left flank. Ah. I was gonna say, do I have to be locked on to do the parry?
Behind you! Look out!
Although your block is pretty strong, so...
They should not be this close.
We should
Yet they
check on
are.
the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah? Well,
You were right. The stave is broken.
I'm still not
Explains
entirely
our
sure what
trespasses.
causes the
What happened
appearance of
here?
health stones. But they do seem to appear on their own during fights. Similar to how, like, what is another example of a game that had health drop in the middle of a fight while you're fighting? Like the newer Diablos, where like once you cross a certain threshold of health to the enemy you're fighting.
A dead animal? A struggle?
We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and
Like, it'll
marauding
drop
raiders,
health
we may have
items.
sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him.
That might be the
Aha!
closest
Trail's
example
on
I
the
can
other
think
side of that gap, if you can clear the way.
of. But first, I need some money. Cash.
Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
There will be a
about that prophecy.
reckoning.
Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
I don't necessarily believe in literal interpretations of prophecies. Prophecies tend to often be very figurative. In a lot of stories.
Do you believe in prophecy?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So,
Also,
speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea.
I mean, you're a severed head attached to my belt, so I still haven't really done too much in regards to this. Maybe because I just don't really want to do this, like every 2 seconds or so. But it's not exactly the extra damage that I'm benefiting from. It's also the cold status effect.
All right, where's that trail gone?
I shot it with a gun. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, so we get the additional status benefit of them being slow. Which, I admit, I didn't necessarily notice until it was used against me. Because it also causes them to fall slowly, too. Meaning you can juggle them for even longer.
Many for a scouting party. They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
Maybe it's a scouting gathering? A scouting class? What are bigger groups? Bigger than a party? A scouting raid. There we go.
Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, you know where we are going.
We're
Sure
going
we
into
can
the
find a
torch
quiet
cave.
inn.
Nope.
Or you could do that.
I wonder if there's anybody who's
Raiders
passed up
rescued
that
Wall
treasure
Street.
chest.
No.
And would that mean that essentially you miss out on that line of dialogue? Oh, yep. Death from above. Every action game needed one after Dark Souls showed how cool it can be. Anybody else want some? Oh yeah, you want some.
The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
Then we will kill them,
Well.
Kratos.
Someone got in the bear's way. Left side, incoming fire! That one's got a sling. Look out, brother!
I'm sure I'll be fine. Nope. I will get you. That becomes a lot easier to deal with once you get the Blades of Chaos. Which doesn't take the game very long because Kratos already has them. He doesn't have to find them again. Delivered to him by Athena herself. More hack silver, more crafting components. We're definitely going to be dealing with fewer items, more upgrade trees. Oh, hello.
Atreus, are you here?
The answer is
Atreus
no.
Came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to hell. You know the lad.
I'll try to hold back on the spoilers for the thing I already know.
Atreus, where are you?
No, no, it's a bear.
Well, we found
Bjorn.
the bear. Oh, he found us.
How do we know that the bear's name is Bjorn? Okay, so yellow rings can be blocked. It doesn't seem as though this bear is very interested in the cold damage, though. So I might as well not worry about that.
Oh, you've done it now, bear.
And thusly we unlock our Spartan Rage.
Oh, he seems angry.
Which is one of those interesting things that is brought along with God of War 2018. The fact that instead of doing a complete reboot, it still considers everything that happened before that game to be canon. Oh. Ah, I was gonna say I did parry him somehow, but it didn't interrupt his attacks. Ah. That seems like a very dangerous place for Mimir to be in the middle, like in any fight, really. It's impressive that Mimir doesn't just die in most fights. Oh no, the bear was Atreus all this time. Once again, I'll try to feign some level of shock, but still, interesting twist. Though, if I remember correctly now, that I did not think about before, isn't Loki a shapeshifter?
I prayed Fenrir.
Like, I do realize most of what I know about Loki is from the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So sad.
But I want to say the original
And then I was
idea of Loki was a shapeshifter, and that does get mentioned
I remember
in as a joke in Thor Ragnarok.
there was a bear charging, and I charged back.
Boy,
That had to be a dream.
you were the bear.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training.
What's amazing is he's got that low grumble while also
Be dangerous without discipline to control them.
being
You've already
coming off as
taught me
quiet.
discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. That's a
Bringing in the noise only when he needs to enunciate the point.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me
Inaction
that.
is a weapon of mass
Stop
destruction.
thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
Bonus points if you get the reference.
No.
And that's the thing. Like, there's the idea of the demand for him to think like a general, but I'm sure he does not want to treat his son like he treated his troops. And health will automatically regenerate a small amount after a fight if Kratos is critically hurt. Which is convenient. It's always nice when video games do that. It doesn't happen very often. The only other one that I can think of that does that off of the top of my head is Max Payne games. And I want to say there are other games that have like a minimum health amount, and then you can actually upgrade what that minimum health
Yeah.
is
Are we?
over time.
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
Oh, this bear
So you're
showed up?
blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
That's just the tone of his voice. Use square to command a companion attack. Arrows deal extra stun and take time to recharge. Arrow count is in the lower right corner.
Say the word, Father. Later, on the left!
Oh, I did a thing.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So he didn't even
Like a
realize
Fimbulwinter, perhaps. Seen
he
my
was
share.
casting a spell when he did it. Which is dangerous. Especially if the spell caused Fenrir's death.
I recognize
Like
what
Fenrir,
you're
like Fenrir was definitely going to pass on, but if Atreus has a spell that just kills people by his own words, and he doesn't realize he has that ability.
What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
Atreus, you went on a bloody rampage as a bear. You even fought and killed another bear. That bear's children will now die alone, hungry, starved.
This one.
As is the natural order of things.
Asya.
Oh no, it's the bear's children.
I didn't mean to.
But you did.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
These bears will die so that other forest animals will live. Or they will just die because they're in the forest in the snow and no other animal seems to be in sight.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
I don't think it's that kind of storm that he's referring to. Take that!
Nista!
Yeah. Is there another? Oh, there's another sling.
Watch the fire!
Behind you, father!
No, no.
Wow. A lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
He must have been inside the stave when I fixed it.
Yeah, I wonder how they got into the stave, Atreus. But still, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. You didn't know you were ruining everything. Ah, but at least these look at these puppers.
Hey, Svanna, you're not scared. You're a brave girl. Good. Brave girl. That's right.
Look,
good
there's
with
another
that.
dog, ready to be petted,
surprise.
ready to receive rubs. What are you doing, Kratos? Now you're making Atreus
Becky.
do double duty.
You okay? Just a little thunder. That's a good girl. Good girl.
Atreus wouldn't have to pet both dogs if you would participate, Kratos, in the petting.
Atreus,
I'm just checking on...
to bed.
Yes, sir.
So no more training tonight.
As evenings go, that was entirely too eventful. Though I admit it was a bit like old times there, for a moment. The
And
three
I'm
of us
sure
navigating
absolutely
some hitherto
nothing will
unhappened
happen
upon
related
patch of
to the
forest.
Been a
cliffhanger
while since
from
you
the
joined
previous
us.
game. Oh, look,
If
there's our
that's what you
blades.
mean.
Ah, well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older.
Let us save our game.
Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
Are we going to see the morning just yet? When do we get to see the morning? Oh, now we roll over into bed in unison, as is part of our training.
What was that?
The ball.
Oh, that must be Jonathan.
Can I come in? I have meat. You would not find me good company. No.
Especially
I'm sure
with
we'll
no
find
roof
lots to
on my
talk
house.
about.
Interesting that we have this perspective. That we don't even hear Kratos whisper. We're still just behind Thor. Also, this and the encounter that we're going to deal with, which will definitely be a surprise for me, which I will feign said surprise. Like, the game definitely goes out of its way to present the idea that Thor outclasses Kratos. But this coming up is a fantastic line.
You could have told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just being polite.
I think it might be this one.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
Is Thor even a calm and reasonable person?
Calm.
Are any of these people calm and reasonable?
Yeah.
You know who I am? Back before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys. Self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kinda useless.
Something else that I
But
forgot
Baldur,
about the previous
he
game
had value.
is that
He
Thor
was my best trinket,
actually
my
kills
closer.
one of his own sons
Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses in
because
that
his
time
son had
because of
failed him.
You follow me? You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
First, all of the mead.
How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other?
And how does
How about you
how
stay
does
home,
Odin
kick up your
know that
feet,
he was the god of
seek
war?
No quarrel.
Because
with
I don't
me,
think anybody in this
and I'll have
realm
none with you.
knows that.
Of course, it means that that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole.
We only took the head.
That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Why should we believe a word out of you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
Will you give peace a chance?
No.
Okay, we tried. We gave peace a chance. Now it's time for war. Bonus points if you get that reference.
Okay.
About time. I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up.
You know, like, Thor is the bigger guy, but Kratos has a lot of history in fighting villains bigger than him, so...
That was for Baldur. Now show me this god killer I've heard so much about. You insult me holding back like this.
I assure you, this is literally all I've got.
I don't care. How were you ever a god of war?
And how are you aware of these things?
You know my past. The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah. Then know what I'm capable of. Show me! Now we gotta fight.
Ooh, does the...
Hoping to see your blade. Guess they don't come when you...
Ah,
Let me see the monster inside.
does cold affect you? Not too much.
Now we're talking. That's all? You were finally showing.
Ah,
You
yep,
should
that's the
be
block
better
breaker.
than this.
There we go. Up, and there we leave.
That's for madness. Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old
Are you feeling a little
If you're not
stoned?
fighting dirty, you're not fighting, right? Your son struck first. Good.
Aha, how about this?
Stop holding back.
What else can I, like, swing at you? Ah, I wasn't locked on.
Was it luck? Did my son die to blind fucking luck?
Yes, maybe.
Dumbass! You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
Oh no, I'm dead. Although this is some interesting, like, Metal Gear Solid level meta aspect to the game. You don't get to see too many game over screens included as part of the plot.
Get up!
But once again, to emphasize how just outclassed Kratos is by Thor. Ah, damn it.
No way my boys fell to this. Show me who you are.
Ah. Damn it.
This is the god that murdered a pantheon because they hurt his feelings.
Yes.
This is for Modi! You put him last, even in death. The fuck you say? Modi sought us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him. Oh, we got a model father here. This feels familiar. What? Don't matter.
Nope, nope. Yep, nope. I want health item.
Shit about your father. You started this. I want to see the god of war.
Nope. Not gonna let you do that.
This is the foreign god that bested Boulder?
Yes.
This is the man who faced down Sigrun, the Valkyrie Queen.
I can't guarantee that. I didn't do the Valkyrie side quest.
Let the god of war out. Let me see him.
No, the health item. I need it for health-related reasons.
Clever. Clever won't beat me.
Where was said health item? It's there.
Where's the love of the fight?
He does it for the love of the game. Ah, no. Damn it.
You will kill your son.
It's nice that the picking up the health is almost like an extra stun. Damn it.
I see why my sons fell to you.
Oh, thanks.
Lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, have plans for him.
That punch. I remember that punch.
There's the god of war.
I didn't even need that tooth anyway.
Consider your blood debt paid. Be seeing ya.
So are we at war with Asgard? Are we not at war with Asgard?
Kratos,
Oh,
it's Sindri and Brock.
they weren't even in
quite a
the
fight.
previously on.
Oh, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on then. Ain't a long walk. Well, good to see you making new friends.
Oh, thanks.
Got me on there pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right?
Yeah, you mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening.
No, I
At least
wasn't.
it was good to see the axe hold her own. Kind of the point, after all.
Is that bolt of lightning just frozen there? Okay.
All set. This'll get you home.
Hey, one last thing there, Tiny.
Yeah,
If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted.
probably.
Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talking, though.
I will not abandon my home.
Oh yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing, that's what. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
I remember the previous game did a pretty good job of like hiding the illusion of loading with this fast travel system. Because ultimately you couldn't finish fast traveling until the portal appeared, and the portal only appeared once it loaded the next area. Is everybody okay? The answer is yes. I already know this. But still.
Brother!
Brother!
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
Somehow no.
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Like, who's that money going to go to? Us? I mean, we're probably going to repair the roof ourselves.
Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth from me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how.
Elbow dropped them off the ropes. The sleeper hold. No, that's two ways. Alas, the ghost of Sparta will need his blades,
Gather your things.
his red crystal thing, his blue crystal thing, whatever that is on the left side there. It might be a skinned animal, it's hard to tell. Nope, he doesn't need it. Gear up. Armor and equipment improve stats like defense to help Kratos survive and strength to do more damage. Equip gear before heading out. You know, I always like to look at my empty box. I just like looking at an empty box or chest or closet, whatever it is, in order to change my armor around. Okay, so this is basically, we can upgrade our armor. I'm going to choose the path of strength because I want to deal more damage. We've got the Leviathan axe. We can change the knob. Learn more about stats. Amazing. Fantastic. We don't have any other attachments for the Blades of Chaos, and we only have the Spartan Rage.
Are you ready? Go.
Bonesaw's ready. Or alternatively, they're ready. But are you ready to do what's right? Bonus points if you get that reference. No, we could have just kept the money. Will we even need money in this game? It's unclear.
Where are we going?
The old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Did Odin say anything else while you were outside?
Yeah. He said he doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. You think he knows all the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
And what does he mean by averted Ragnarok? Because clearly it's still winter.
What happened here? So close to home.
Are raiders warring with one another now?
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
Something more monstrous. Is it you? No. That one is dead. Is it you? No.
Did they all get in while the stave was down? Almost to the bridge. Oh, guess the bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone, lad?
I had dreams calling me here.
Like father, like son.
Whoa, that one's still alive.
No. Look closer.
Hell Raiders now? Who's doing this?
Suppose it's too much to hope that an enemy of theirs would be a friend of ours.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Whoa! Could have warned me! Seriously. who'd be
Anyway,
shooting up
some
raiders
enemies
like
are resistant to the axe. They must have their frosted health burned off. Specifically by the blades of chaos.
Whoa! What the hell, brother? What was that?
Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh, yeah.
And what was that?
All the way on guard.
Whatever it is, it works fast.
No, no. Also, for some reason, as we started the game, like this game does hold off certain tutorials until later, but at the same time, you do have access to a lot of things. Like, even though the game hasn't necessarily tutorialized leveling up, I still have the ability to upgrade my frost damage or my blades against frosted enemies. What else did I want that I do before that I think this is one thing I want to do. Oh no, this was good. And then I wanted to upgrade Leviathan Axe against burning enemies. We haven't encountered burning enemies yet, but we probably will soon enough. And we can't do anything with Atreus just yet. That's where we came from. The bridge is out.
Just need to find a way around.
Does it regain frosted health?
Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against him. Plus, Tyr was the giant's greatest ally. So...
Enough.
Okay. And was there something else over here? Yes. More cash. Money. Hello.
Good hit, brother.
Raider, on the left!
Oh, these are just regular raiders. Who are just going to get absolutely obliterated by the blades of chaos. And that's the thing, like a game like this,
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came.
like even though I'm doing it, like let's save our game, see what time we're at. We're at an hour and 19 minutes. I still haven't reached the point that I left off in my previous attempt at recording this. So even though I am playing it faster than I did the first time, like the amount of time you spend playing the game, the speed at which your character can do damage to enemies,
Like I was saying,
versus the amount of time you're spending in cutscenes.
so he'd be on our side if we find him.
Like I would have
And
to,
if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be, it's him. If he's out there, we gotta find him.
I would have to skip cutscenes if I really wanted to play it faster.
What do you know?
You'll see soon.
All right, and now we have this. Because you can't use a rope or chain that isn't taught as a zip line.
Imagine what the
You
last
just
time.
look silly hanging
Says
there
he
in the
has
middle.
evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Okay, I think this is where I stopped. And I think this is where I will stop again. So for now, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.